for now, anyways. Um, okay, so going back to this Trophy AI, I've really enjoyed it. I really liked it. The Manzel AI is the actual AI that talks to you during your races and practice and stuff like that. And then we've got it keeps track of all your laps and what it compares it to. So it's been pretty good. It's shaved a ton of time off for me. So you can see, you can see here. It gives me my assessment on everything that we're doing. So that's really cool. All right, let's throw up the AI. I leave him up here in the top left corner. You guys can actually see him now. Normally you can't see him. All right, so we've got this one on Oran Park Raceway. We're gonna go ahead and register for this one. We need to get, uh, we need to start doing better. Our I rating and our safety rating have been tanking, but I was running rookie races, and I think that's what was killing me, honestly. Um, was just how poorly they were doing. There we go. We're into the practice. I put it in the display mode, so hopefully I know you guys can see all my apps on my desktop and stuff like that. But I put it on the display mode hoping that you guys will be able to see more because I know last couple times I've done it, it's only shown like the full screen sim during the actual races and practices and stuff, and not this side of it, the actual home screen. Let me turn this light on real quick. See if that brightens it up a little bit more, balances out a little bit more in here. Yeah. It's our first edition of Track Tuesday. So we're running in the FIA F4. So you guys can see here, this is the AI interface on this side, and this kind of overlays it. So we're going to put it in track acclimatization, just so it helps us learn the track, uh, and then we're going to go from there. Ugh.
Hello, I'm Mansell, your AI racing coach. I'll be guiding you as you learn the Oran Park Raceway Grand Prix layout in your FIA F4 car. As you approach each corner, I'll provide real-time advice to help you understand the track's nuances. Let's focus on getting familiar with the basics first, and then we'll build on that with some more advanced insights as we progress. Let's have a great session.
I've never done this track before, so we're going to take this one not all that fast. I really hate the fin in the middle on this car. I want to move beyond this car so fast.
You're approaching a sweeping right corner. Enter from the left and apply a light to medium brake as you navigate through it. You're approaching a sharp left corner. Enter from the right and apply a hard brake. You're approaching the second corner, a tight left hairpin. Enter from the right and prepare for a hard brake. Keep in mind, choosing a higher gear like third at the apex will help with your exit speed. You're coming up on an opening right corner. Enter from the left and apply a medium brake. Watch your exit as the corner opens up, allowing you to carry more speed through it. You're approaching a tightening left corner. Enter from the middle right and apply a light to medium brake. Be mindful of the exit as it continues to tighten. You're approaching the tight left hairpin. Enter from the middle right, apply a hard brake, and make sure you're in third gear at the apex for optimal acceleration out of the corner. You're approaching the
way
opening right
overcorrected
corner.
it.
Enter from the left, apply a medium brake, and aim to increase your brake pressure to around 50%. Stay in third gear to maintain control through the corner.
So we don't want to have happen during the race.
As you approach the right corner, enter from the left. Apply a medium brake with more pressure than last time, aiming for around 40%. Remain in third gear to navigate the corner smoothly.
You gotta really learn these tracks. This track, with the amount of the turns and stuff that
Approaching the
are
left corner, enter from the right.
right at
Apply
above
a
or
hard
right
brake
below
and make
a
sure
turn.
you're in third gear at the apex to maintain proper acceleration out of the corner. You're approaching the tight left hairpin. Enter from the right middle, apply a hard brake, and shift down to third gear at the apex. This will help you maintain better exit speed. As you approach the opening right, enter from the left. Apply a medium brake. This time aim for around 40% brake pressure to improve your line. Remember, a firmer brake will help you control your speed better into the corner. After completing that hairpin, remember to shift down to third gear at the apex and apply throttle earlier to improve your exit speed. Approaching the left tightening corner, enter from the right middle. Apply light to medium brake pressure and stay in fourth gear to maintain stability through the turn. For turn 7, work on applying brakes more quickly and with more pressure, as you're braking too late and softly, affecting your line and speed.
Too much throttle, too fast. Rules! I ain't gonna win. This is my first time running this track, and this is a new car. I ain't gonna win.
You're approaching a tight
Tell you that
left
right now.
Enter
That's why
from
we're
the right
practicing.
middle, brake hard and downshift into third gear at the apex this time for a smoother exit and better speed coming out.
Because
Approaching
we
the opening right
definitely
turn, enter
good.
from the left with a medium brake. Brake 10 meters earlier this time, using the track landmarks to help guide you, as the late braking affected your speed and line.
Oh, I hit a button.
Approaching the right-hand corner from the left, apply a medium brake here. Focus on increasing brake pressure to about 40% to maintain a better racing line. Approaching the left corner from the right, remember to brake earlier this time. Aim to brake hard about 4 car lengths sooner and shift down to third gear at the apex.
Car on your left. Still there, hold your line. Clear.
The first time I don't go off track in that corner, and a damn other car taps me.
Approaching the tight left hairpin, enter from the right middle and apply a hard brake. Remember to downshift to third gear at the apex to improve your exit speed. Approaching the opening right turn from the left,
Barely
apply a
touched
medium
that brake.
Remember to brake about 15 meters earlier than before,
Hang on.
utilizing trackside markers to refine your timing.
I
Keep
barely
practicing
touched that
until it
brake.
feels natural.
I barely touched that brake and we spun out. We gotta watch our speeds, man.
Approaching the right corner from the left, apply a medium brake with more pressure this time, aiming for around 30%. Stick to fourth gear through the turn for a smoother line. Approaching the left corner from the right, remember to brake hard about 6 car lengths earlier than before. Shift down to third gear at the apex for smoother acceleration.
Your car has too much damage. We've got to fix it.
This is gonna be brutal.
Approaching the right bend from the left, maintain a light medium brake. Your gear selection is spot on at the apex. Keep it consistent. Approaching the left corner from the right, ensure you brake hard earlier than before. Remember to adjust it 30 meters earlier to perfect your entry.
We are barely touching this brake. I haven't finished a lap yet without spinning out.
Car on your left. Clear on the left.
Approaching the right corner, maintain your light-medium brake pressure. Your gear choice is perfect at the apex. Keep it consistent. You're coming up on a left corner from the right. Remember to brake earlier, at least 30 meters before your last attempt, to nail your entry. You're approaching a tight left hairpin, the second corner. Hard brake as you enter from the right middle, and remember to drop down to third gear at the apex to maximize your exit speed. You're approaching an opening right corner from the left. Apply medium brake pressure, but aim for a stronger push than last time, around 40% pressure, to maintain your line. You're approaching a tightening left corner from the right middle. Apply light to medium brake pressure and prepare for a sharper exit. Watch out for the track narrowing as you exit. On turn 7, work on braking 25 meters earlier and harder to improve your line. Also, stay in fourth gear at the apex for better speed. For turn 12, focus on braking 20 meters earlier and increase your brake pressure significantly, as it's currently 60% too low to improve both your line and apex speed.
We've got a slow down penalty.
You're approaching an opening
It's one of those
right
things,
corner from the left.
boys.
Apply medium brake pressure, around 60% for optimal control, before shifting down to third gear as you enter. For turn 9, you're entering from the middle right into a tightening left corner. Brake lightly to medium and aim to brake about 15 meters earlier than last time, using trackside markers as a reference. Drop to fourth gear for better control through the corner. For turn 7, focus on shifting to fourth gear at the apex, braking earlier by 45 meters with much harder pressure, and aim to improve your trail braking for a smoother line.
That's what I get. I tried on that one. I tried taking it slower, but I almost didn't touch the brakes at all, which is absolutely my issue.
You're approaching turn 6, a right corner from the left middle of the track. It's essential to execute a light brake lift here, and remember to shift to fourth gear at the apex for better acceleration out. Watch your RPMs to ensure you maintain the best power through the exit. We're heading into turn 7, a right-hand corner from the left, requiring a light to medium brake. Focus on increasing your brake pressure as you enter, aiming for a more decisive application to maintain control and exit smoothly.
Tell me to brake harder, but anytime I do more than tap the brake, I like spin.
As you approach turn 12,
Like there, I
it's a
almost spun
left
out
corner
there.
you need to enter from the right. This one requires a hard brake, so focus on braking well ahead of your last attempt to maintain control through the turn.
So don't brake through the turns, brake hard into the turn.
Approaching the left hairpin at turn 2 again, remember
Maybe.
to stay right middle. Execute a hard brake, and this time aim to be in 3rd gear at the apex to improve your exit speed. You're nearing turn 4 again, a right opening corner from the left.
You tell me to brake
This
hard.
time, focus on applying more brake pressure, aiming for around 40% for effective control. Stick with 3rd gear for a smooth transition through the turn.
You tell me to brake harder, but the second I do, I spin out.
As you enter turn 9, a tightening left from the right middle, adjust your braking to about 15 meters earlier than before. Apply light to medium brake pressure, aiming for around 25%, and keep it in 3rd gear for a smoother turn. For turn 7, work on using 4th gear at the apex, increasing brake pressure significantly and braking 40 meters earlier to improve your speed and line.
Just set your fastest lap of the session.
If I don't get disqualified from this race, be surprised, everybody. Alright. I'm gonna use every ounce of practice and things I can before qualifying.
Good job back there. Focus on hitting 3rd gear at the apex next time. On this right corner, aim to apply 45% more brake pressure this time.
Oh man. We got through the first few turns without wrecking, I guess, or spinning out, right? That's the goal.
In this left hairpin, aim for third gear at the apex instead of second to increase your speed. At the next right corner, brake 20 meters earlier and increase pressure by 30%. You're braking 25 meters too late on this left corner. Shift to third gear at the apex.
Green flag, green flag. Okay, here comes your first time lap.
On the left hairpin, take the apex in third gear instead of second to improve speed. Brake 20 meters earlier and increase brake pressure by 30% on this right corner. In this left corner, brake 25% harder approaching the apex.
One more lap.
Good job back there on the left corner. Your brake pressure was up by 15%. Keep pushing it harder next lap.
Stop. I tried just dragging that brake out and I shouldn't have. Alright, so 115, so 12 seconds behind Shinichi Otsu, number 2. I just don't want a DQ. If I can get out of this race without a DQ, I'm okay with it. I will get better. I have a week. This is our first day. It changed over at 5 p.m. last night. Um, but this is my first day of on this track and in this car, and I struggled. Last time I ran a race in this car, I ended up getting DQ'd. Half of my points, honestly, though, for getting DQ'd probably came from getting hit by other people. So we got to fix that. see what our info is. We'll see how this all goes. We're gridded number 11 right now out of 16. So we'll see how this goes. So far, I went with to just see if I'm actually gonna do this. I went with the cheap Thrustmasters setup with the Ferrari Spider. It was like 129. I am noticing some play and issues and stuff. Like it already has a little bit of a left turn bias. So, but between the paddle shifters, I like it. It works great as I'm learning this and getting into it. I can definitely tell that the pedals don't have as much of a range of like sensitivity as the higher end pedals. Um, because if you sit there and you look at like when I'm braking or if I'm doing the braking mini game and stuff like that, like there's not that super finite ability to adjust it. And of course my skill isn't there either, right? So take that into it as well. I'm not at the point where I'm going to go drop, thousands of dollars on a direct drive setup and cockpit and everything like that. But I definitely think a actual cockpit versus having this attached on my desk where my keyboard normally is and the pedals under will make a difference. Yeah, so far it's been a blast. I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed doing this so far. Time to grid up.
On the right corner ahead, brake 5 meter earlier and aim to be in 4th gear at the apex.
The estimated SOF is 1,538. There are a lot of points on the table. Be smart and get a good finish.
I just don't want to get smacked.
Cars left to grid.
Just do not want to get smacked in this and spun out in the beginning. Like that'll set such a bad race for me. I think some people are taking off out of the pit.
Still waiting on 2 cars to grid.
Car next to me, car in front of me, maybe? Alright, here we go.
Green, green, green.
Just gonna cut on over here off to the right.
You got a slow car on the right.
You're approaching an opening, right corner. Enter from the left and apply a medium brake as you steer through.
On the right. Go left. Car right. Still there. Hold your line. Clear on the right.
There was the
This
big
is a
wreck
right corner.
right there.
Brake a bit earlier than last lap. Aim for a light to medium brake as you enter from the left.
Left side. Clear on the left.
Approach the left corner from the right and aim to brake 20 meters earlier for a tighter entry. Use hard braking to maintain control.
Car stopped on the right.
You're approaching a left hairpin. Enter from the middle right and brake hard. Make sure you're in third gear at the apex for better control. Approaching the opening right corner, enter from the left with a medium brake. Increase brake pressure significantly, aim for more than 21 cent, and stick to fourth gear. For this right corner, be sure to enter from the left again, but apply more brake pressure than last time. Aim for a firmer brake, closer to 30%, to maintain your line. As you approach this left corner, make sure you brake hard from the right. Increase your brake pressure significantly from last time. Aim for closer to 30% to maintain control through the turn. Approaching the left hairpin, enter from the middle right and brake hard. Your gear selection was perfect last time. Maintain third gear at the apex for optimal control.
No, come on!
We're approaching a gentle right corner here. Enter from the left middle.
Car in P.
Just lift off the throttle lightly. No need to apply the brakes too much here on this one. You're approaching a tightening left corner. Enter from the right middle. Focus on applying a little more brake pressure here to keep a smooth line through the exit. After completing turn 7, focus on braking 15 meters earlier and applying 25% more brake pressure while ensuring you're in fourth gear at the apex. Approaching the left hairpin now, enter from the right middle and use hard braking. Your gear selection at the apex is spot on. Aim to maintain it while focusing slightly on your braking pressure for a smoother transition.
There we go, there we go.
Approaching
Alright.
an opening right corner, enter from the left and apply medium braking. Aim to brake 5 meters earlier than your last attempt for a smoother entry. Coming up on a right corner, enter from the left. Light to medium braking is key here. Make sure to brake about 15 meters earlier than last time for a smoother approach.
The leader is coming
As you approach the sharp left corner, enter from the right and apply hard braking. Focus on increasing your brake pressure to around 40% to better control your entry.
Left side. Clear on the left. Car on your left. Clear on the left.
Approaching the left hairpin again, enter from the right middle and use hard braking. Your gear at the apex is perfect, so now focus on refining your entry speed to improve exit acceleration. Approaching the opening right corner, enter from the left and apply medium braking. Increase your brake pressure to around 45% for better control through the turn. As you approach the tightening left corner, enter from the right middle and apply medium braking. Boost your brake pressure to around 45% to enhance control and maintain your current gear through the apex.
Left side. Clear on the left.
For turn 7, focus on shifting to 4th gear at the apex, braking 10 meters earlier, and increasing brake pressure significantly to improve your speed in line.
The leader is running 4.334. Car 1 is up the front.
You're coming up on the left hairpin, a tight corner. Enter from the right middle, brake hard, and maintain your gear at apex. It's spot on. You're approaching the opening right-hander. Enter from the left, apply medium braking, and aim to increase your brake pressure slightly from before to around 95% for better control. As you approach the right corner, enter from the left. Apply medium braking and aim for around 35% brake pressure to improve your control.
Dude!
Clear on the left. Looks like your car is towed. You'll need a tow back to pit lane. Press and hold the reset button and we'll...
I was literally got out of his way. I got over to the right to get out of his way, and he cut right into my ass.
All the damage is repairable.
I'm only running 11 seconds behind the leader on the laps, but like... Breathe. Well, at least that's a clip I'll be able to use, I guess, right? That wreck.
Go
Approaching this right corner again, come in from the left and apply medium braking. Aim for about 35% brake pressure, and remember to press firmly like stepping on a scale without locking up to enhance your line.
The leader is coming up on you. They're not A5.
Coming up on the sharp left corner, remember to brake hard earlier than before, about 4 car lengths sooner.
Clear.
Start with around 50% brake pressure and aim to be in third gear at the apex for optimal traction and control. Coming up on the left hairpin, enter from the right middle and apply a gentler brake than before. Aim for about 20 to 25% brake pressure to reduce tire wear and maintain smoothness through the turn. As you approach the opening right, come in from the left and apply a medium brake. Your last lap's peak brake pressure was a bit low. Aim for around 95% to stabilize the car on entry and enhance your trail braking. For turn 2, work on easing up your brake pressure significantly to reduce tire wear and try improving your throttle application speed for better apex performance. For turn 6, remember that you don't need to brake here. Focus on improving your turn-in point by 15 meters earlier and staying in 4th gear at the apex for better speed.
Left side.
Approaching this left hairpin, ease into the brake from the right middle position and aim for smoother pressure around 20 to 25%. Your previous lap had a peak pressure too high. Adjusting it will help manage tire wear effectively. You're approaching an opening right from the left. Use your previous brake point to apply trail braking and refine your entry speed for a smoother line. Keep pushing those limits. Approaching the tightening left, known for its tricky exit. Enter from the right middle and apply a medium brake, aiming for a firmer pressure than last time. Watch for the car's stability as you exit.
Car right. Clear. Right side. Clear on the right.
For turn 7, you were in 3rd gear at the apex instead of 4th. Brake 25 meters too late with 45% less pressure than needed and turned in 20 meters late. Focus on correcting these areas to shave off time. You're approaching a left hairpin from the right middle. This time, ease off a bit on your brake pressure. Aim for closer to 30% for a smoother entry and less tire wear. We're approaching the opening right from the left. Focus on increasing your brake pressure here. Aim for around 35% instead of 22.4% to maintain a better racing line.
Just set the fastest lap. 3.609.
You're coming into a tightening left from the right middle. Begin braking lightly around 50 meters before your last brake point, maintaining a pressure of about 30 to 40%, and stay in 3rd gear through the corner. For turn 7, work on increasing your brake pressure by 40%, braking 15 meters earlier and turning in 20 meters sooner to potentially gain 0.607 seconds. You're heading into a tight left hairpin from the right middle. Perfect gear choice last time. Just focus on maintaining a strong and consistent brake pressure to optimize your entry and exit speed. Approaching the opening right from the left, apply a medium brake with more force than before. Aim for around 40% brake pressure to maintain your line and control through the corner. You're approaching Degner 2, a gentle right corner from the left. Use a medium brake and increase your brake pressure to improve your line through the corner. You're approaching the Spoon Curve, a sweeping left turn that you'll enter from the right. Apply a hard brake earlier than before, around 20 meters sooner, and watch for the exit to maintain a smooth trajectory onto the next straight. You're approaching the tight left hairpin again from the right middle. Your gear choice at the apex has been spot on. This time, focus on your braking consistency, maintaining a hard brake until just before you hit the apex to ensure a smooth entry. Approaching the opening right from the left again. Remember to aim for a brake pressure a bit higher than 43.3%. Try to feel for that optimal pressure under your foot to ensure you hit the braking point perfectly. Approaching Degner 2, a gentle right from the left. Use a light brake and make sure you're in fourth gear at the apex for smoother acceleration out of the corner.
Hey, appreciate it. Appreciate the new follow, man.
You're coming up on the Spoon
I'll give you a
Curve,
proper shout out here
sweeping
after the
left
race.
from the right. Aim to brake around 25 meters earlier than your last attempt, with a firm brake and downshift to fourth gear to maintain control as you enter.
The car in P2 just set the fastest lap, 3.26.
Approaching the tight left hairpin from the right middle again. This time, ensure you're in third gear at the apex, not fourth, for optimal acceleration out of the turn. Adjusting your gear here can significantly enhance your exit speed and overall control.
Right side, keep to the left.
Approaching the gentle right of the Dunlop curve, enter from the left middle. Use a light brake.
No hablo
lift here,
español,
and
yo
watch for the
parlo
wide exit
poco
to keep momentum
italiano.
up.
What's up, RD? How you doing today, man? I'm running my first D license race,
Great job
a
on
new
your
Formula
breakthrough with the
car,
gear at apex.
and it's
But for
so
turn
much
4,
faster that
improve
I'm
by
trying to.
increasing
I'm
brake
basically
pressure
just trying to get out of here with my
significantly
life.
and braking 10
Race is
meters
almost
earlier
over.
to enhance your racing line and gain 1.383 seconds.
Hey, I mean, with everything you got going on, dude, that's not a bad thing necessarily. I know it sucks, but with everything you got going on, man, take that vacation.
Approaching turn 2, a tight left hairpin. Enter from the right middle and brake hard. You've nailed the gear at apex. Now focus on getting on the throttle earlier for a cleaner exit. Approaching turn 6, a gentle right. Enter from the left middle, apply a light brake lift. Make sure to be in fourth gear at the apex for smoother acceleration. Approaching turn 9, a tightening left. Enter from the right middle with light to medium brake pressure. Watch for the exit as it tightens. Keep a steady line.
Your rear wing is damaged. Might have lost some downforce. Watch for oversteer.
For turn 7, focus on shifting to fourth gear at the apex and improving your turn-in timing, currently 5 meters late, to gain up to 0.8 seconds.
White flag this time.
Entering turn 2, a tight left hairpin. Approach from the right middle with a hard brake and maintain second gear at the apex as you did last time. Great
I need to
choice.
not look at chat while I'm driving.
Consider a
Sorry,
slightly
guys.
earlier turn in by around 5 meters to improve your line through the corner. Approaching turn 4, an opening right turn. Enter from the left and apply medium brake pressure. Aim to increase your braking pressure slightly more than last time to avoid missing the optimal entry point. Coming up on turn 9, a tightening left. Start from the right middle and apply light to medium brake pressure. Shift down to third gear for better control as the corner tightens. Great job on the gear and throttle for turn 7, but work on braking 20 meters earlier with more pressure and refining your trail braking to gain 0.775 seconds. Approaching turn 2, a tight left hairpin. Enter from the right middle, brake hard, and shift down to third gear at the apex. Remember, using the right gear here is crucial for a strong exit.
Bring it back to the pits. We're going.
Whew. All right. Hey, nice. Yeah, so I could kind of understand that. Uh, so you like do you like the oval more than the formula? I've only done, I don't know if I've even actually done like an oval race. Yeah, yo, texting and driving, that's funny, RD. Um, I've done like the rally cross in the dirt, but yeah, let's see. 4 laps behind the leader. So that part of that's because I got wrecked and had to go back towed. My best lap. Well, okay. It'll tell me my best lap here in a little bit. There we go. Results for the race event. Safety rating did not change. It didn't go up or down. Okay. Safety rating didn't change. It didn't go up or down. I lost 11 I rating. But look at this. I'm racing against B and A licensed guys. So these are people way better. Best lap was 103. Where am I? Came in 13th. I came in 12th. Okay. My best lap was 114. So 11 seconds off of the lead. I'm not mad at that. It stinks that I didn't get any. Like, there's a bunch of incidents, so I get it. Dude, it is, man. The safety rating's been tough, especially so all of the tracks reset or changed last night, and so it's new tracks, new cars, and so this was my first race on this new track, and I practiced like 15 minutes ahead of time, but I practiced it in the new car, and like half the practice I was spinning out in most of those turns. So the fact that I got several laps completed without spinning out, I didn't spin out at all. The only time that I lost control was when I got hit in the rear. But it is what it is. I like it. I liked it. It wasn't that bad. Let's look and see how bad the AI says I was, though. All right, let's see. We're going to reference it. We'll reference it based off of this one. I don't know about a lot, man. But my cardboard base is starting to fail me again. So I might have to go to Home Depot or something here shortly. All right, so let's just look at the assessment. Oh, that's so bad. F's. Throttle to brake. Lat G, how smoothly you're shifting the car platform from side to side throughout the corner. Okay. Throttle release slope. Trail braking slope. Minimum quarter speed location. So this is where you look at it, right? And you can see this will be brake. In turn 7, 8, 9. So I'm the orange and the expert is red. So look, I braked. Look at that gap in the braking right there. It's insane, right? From here to here. On this one, I was slower. But here's the part that I really hate. Let me see. I'm going to turn my throttle on, and then I'm going to turn the expert's throttle on. Look at the crossover here, right? They never really come off the throttle like I do. These are the this is an expert that's driving with both feet, which is something I haven't done. Which it would probably be something I have to grow into at some point, but that crossover between their peak brake and throttle versus if you look at mine, it's I'm on the brakes, and sometimes I'm just taking my foot off the throttle here. Where they just look at this, their throttle's climbing through mine, dropping, dips, and then picks right back up. It's the reflexes and the snap decisions that I definitely got to get better with. Your minimum corner speed came about 92 meters too early. It suggests you weren't looking far enough into the corner. Tried delaying your focus on the apex. Okay, so that's what it's talking about. Where you see that belly up here, that's what it's from. Uh, Barbecue Horsey Gaming 2. Man, I'm gonna screw this up. ¿Dónde estás? Españolo, Mexico. I know it's early here in the state. It's still kind of early here in the States, so I was curious if you were in Spain. I've had a lot of we used to live in Sicily, and so we've had a lot of people from Europe watch as well. Mm-mm-mm. Oops. So our session report overall wasn't that bad. Our lowest was our big braking zones, and that's just from not knowing the track, right? The more you know the track, the better you get at the track, the more familiar you are with it, you're going to be able to crush it no problem. You know, you'll be able to pick up the speed and know where your brakes are. Our second lowest was throttle. So again, that's coming off. I was trying not to in practice. I was having really bad issues with spinning out, and I don't want to do that. So that's why we were having those issues. That's why we were going a little bit slower. Oh, and that's not even from the last race. Yeah, yeah, it was. What the heck? Hang on. Where was our fastest time? This one right here, 1:14. So our turns were a lot slower. Trail braking shape was a B, so that's what helped us the most. Helped me the most through there. See, it's interesting. This big spike like this, I tried that a couple times, and that would cause me to spin in that FI4, F14. 15 meters too late. Your brake pressure needs to be harder, or you'll compromise your racing line. Turn is considerably late by 21 meters. Your braking is good, but could be even quicker. Okay, so that's this one right here. Yeah. Okay. Interesting. That's this one here. All right. Well, cool. So we're gonna have some more practice that we gotta do on that one for sure. Summit Point Raceway, I have not done yet. Click on it real quick. So this looks like this would just be a fast one. Now it says in this turn there's a, let's see. So Summit Point Raceway is one we're gonna be able to do. Circuito de Navarra. That turn looks tough right there. Coming back, that hairpin coming back like that. Esports Regional Tour for Europe. That's cool. I've done this track before, I believe. Let's test drive it. That's fine. We're just going to test drive it and see real quick, but I'm pretty sure. We'll test drive this one real quick because I think this was the first. I think this was the first track that we did. See if I can look at the photos. Yeah. All right, I know this one. I think. We should be good on this one. We're gonna go ahead. We'll do a test drive on this one, and then we'll probably wrap the stream up after that. We've got some more practice I gotta do, but I gotta help the kids with their schoolwork first. Give my devoted wife all my love and attention. She's sitting right over there. Yeah, we've done this one. And we're just test driving it, so we're gonna turn this one. We're gonna just run this one way out. I'll obey the rules in the pit stop because I'm tired. I don't like hearing that over and over again. What'll be interesting is the speed of this one, because this car is way faster than the Formula V that we learned this track in. This is that track. I remember it now. It's from my first week of iRacing, which was, 2 weeks ago. A week ago. No, 2 weeks. We've changed track twice now since I've started. Big downhill, sweeping right. Big brake, downshift. Yep. This is before I understood trail braking or any of that stuff, and it makes a huge difference on this track, especially in that turn that we just did. But then again, coming down here into this big one. All right, yep, that's the track we're gonna do a lot of racing on this week. Um, this is the one I learned on. This is the one that was from my first week in iRacing. So appreciate you guys for coming and checking out. Barbecued Horsey Gaming, Barbecued Horse E Gaming 2. Appreciate you for the follow on this session. Hope you have a great week. Vaya con Dios.